When I first started writing this book, or wanting to write anything, we go back down memory lane a little bit. We start remembering things when we were growing up, when we were small. And I happen to remember a time when my mom sent me to bed without dinner. I've got 4 brothers. No sisters. A lot of fighting. So on this particular night, she sent me to bed, and it started raining outside. Now, when we grow up in the desert, out here in El Paso, and it starts to rain in the desert, you can tell it's going to rain before the first drop even hits the ground. It smells awesome. Fresh. Kind of puts us in a good mood, right? Yeah. Okay. So, that's the memory I started thinking about, my old room. When it rained, it sounded like I was living inside of a drum. Just, you can hear the tapping.
Do not do that.
That is the sound on my window pane. It went tap, tap, tap-a-tap, tap is the sound of the rain on my window pane. Tick, tock, tick-a-tick-tock is the sound of the clock that ticks and tocks. It ticks and tocks while the rain goes tap against my window pane. Meow, mew, meow, meow, mew is the sound of the that meows in the rain. Tick-tock goes the clock. That rain keeps tapping on my window pane. Awesome job, little raindrops. Woof, woof, ruff, ruff, woof is the sound of the that woofs of the cat that meows in the rain. Tick-tock goes the clock. That rain keeps tapping on my window pane. Very good, little boys and girls. Ribbit, 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 rabbit, ribbit is the sound of the frog that ribbits at the dog while the cat goes meow. In the tap tap rain, that rain keeps tapping on my window pane. Hoot, hoot, hooty hoot, hoot is the sound of the owl that hoots at the frog that ribbits at the dog while the cat goes meow. You have no rhythm. The rain goes tap against my window pane. And the clock goes bong. It says 2:45. That rain keeps tapping on my window pane. The story inside the story, boys and girls. My stomach goes growl because I did not eat my squash. So my mother got mad and sent me to bed. But I cannot get to sleep because the owl goes hoot at the ribbity frog while the dog goes whoop at the screaming cat. Damn, the rain goes tap, tap, tap against my window pane. Softer. Drip, drop, drip, drip, drop is the sound that puddles make when the rain begins to stop. So the dog went away and the cat ran away. Just a mouse instead. I read it wrong, sorry. And the frog settled down while the owl flew away, but my stomach keeps on growling. Oh my gosh, I hate squash. There's not even a tap against my window pane. Tip, toe, tippity toe. With a tap go my feet on the cold kitchen tile as I sneak outside my room. There's some chocolate cake in that fridge.
Eat it. Don't eat it.
Eat in bed. Don't tell mom. Until it's time to say goodnight and snuggle up with my dog. I can finally go to sleep. There's a cool breeze blowing through my window pane. The raindrops, thank you very much. Okay, so, word association, because when I start writing any kind of a project, all right, what was your name? Angie? Okay, I'm hoping that this will somewhat answer your question on tips, okay? Tips on writing. We're going to do something right now. Okay, so, word association, but we all got to be paying attention. I need to see hands. You guys know the drill, all right? Crisscross applesauce, boys and girls. One word. One word. Raise your hand and tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Yes, ma'am. Huh?
Delicious.
Delicious. Awesome.
Tasty.
I didn't hear that because your hand wasn't up. Yes, sir. Grandma. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay? I write down everything that comes to my mind. Everything. Delicious. Grandma. Christmas. Mexico. Hot. Red. Whatever. Okay? And so when I think of tamales, I think of this 92-year-old woman. And her hand kind of shakes a little bit. Yeah, my grandma. Right there. You said it. What's your name? Juan? Abuela. That's what I think of, my abuela. And so, with her little wobbly hand, and her, you know, she was pretty old when she passed away. I think about when I was like around your age, okay, and I'd watch it all go down. It was like this whole thing. It was like a whole production on Christmas Eve, the day before that. Okay, because I was usually, when I got old enough, I was the guy that was at 5 in the morning with a big pot, and my brother Steve, my older brother Steve, would be like kicking me in the butt, and we'd be in line, and we'd be hungry, and our hands were like frozen to the pot, waiting for masa. Okay, waiting in line to go get the masa, so that we could give it to my grandma, who stood at a round table. Okay, so there's a round table, all right, and she would take the corn husk. And she was the perfect person for the job with that shaky little hand of hers, and she would just go, because they were kind of dripping, you know, you steam them up, right, and kind of wet and stuff. The corn husks.
Oh yeah.
And then she'd pass it over to my mom, who went like this. Huh? No, she didn't do that one. I mean, she has. Huh? And then she would pass it to my aunt.
Oh!
If we were a DJ, we'd be looping that. Okay? So pretend we're looping it. And now it's. But then on top of that, you get blah 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 blah, and then you get blah 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 blah. No. Blah 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 blah. No. Over and over the cheese man. That's right. Bla 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 bla. ¿De veras? Imagínate. And then, Angie, what I do is I take that thought and then I start to run with it. I start to run with it, just like we just did. I go back and I picture it. And my job is to try and connect dots and paint a picture with my words. Okay? My job now is to try and take you, just like we did right now, inside my grandma's kitchen. Where we can see it all go down. And we can almost smell those tamales cooking, getting warmer. And then my uncle comes in. He's been drinking. So he kind of comes in, you know. He always had this limp. There was nothing wrong with him. He limped all the time. I don't know. And then he'd start cutting cheese. Not in the sense, but in the chile con queso sense. Not in the sense. Okay. That's right. And that's when you knew they were almost ready and it was time to eat. And boy, would we eat. Right? And so, Angie, you know, I hope that answers a little bit about tips, okay? Maybe that gives you something to go with, right? Okay? Because that's exactly what happens when I write a story called Pancakes for Dinner. Okay? Now, when I think of pancakes, When I think of pancakes, I think of a red-haired woman, green eyes, white milk skin.
You what?
He's like this, in a purple robe, and she's just stacked
All you do is
pancakes.
sing one.
Four at a time on the griddle. 4 pancakes. Pour, flip, turn, serve. And who did she serve it to? The 5 boys, me and my brothers, with our plates, like a little conveyor. Back to the table, gobble, 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 back in line. All 5 of us, just in a circle, every Saturday morning. And you know what? Pancakes started to become a tradition. Not just on Saturday mornings, but pancakes for dinner, well, that was special. When I came home from school or whatever we were playing or something like that, out in the desert here in El Paso, we always play in the desert, okay? And if my mom was making pancakes, something really cool happened. There was some good news to be shared. Pancakes for dinner. And now you know the backstory behind the story, because it doesn't matter what kind of story it is, there's always a story behind the story, okay? Pancakes for dinner, for you and for me. Pancakes for dinner, so it shall be. Some like them fluffy, some like them flat. I like them buttery, can't argue with that.
Cool.
They can be golden and crusty and warm to the belly. Top them with marshmallows or even green jelly. What are you guys doing to each other over there, man? They can be round or roundish in all kinds of shapes. Share them with friends or a family of apes.
Bruh.
Take bitty bites or big bites, whatever you please. Fold them like tacos and stuff them with cheese. You guys have had McGriddles.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Pile them high, stack them low. Hold one next to the moon, watch it glow. Pancakes can be for dinner, but don't eat too fast. A stack can go quicker, you want them to last. Cut them in half, eat them in pieces, smother them with berries, and share them with nieces. Pancakes are perfect when it's cold outside, or when it's hot on a beach next to the tide. Pancakes for dinner when you want to celebrate, for a job well done, or any special date. You can have them for dessert, as long as it's first. Guzzle down syrup to quench your thirst. Add chocolate chips or berries of blue. Mix in some bananas, it's all up to you. Eat them till you're full and you start to wobble. But what will we have for breakfast? That's easy. Waffles. Very good. That's the story, right?